All right, we're trying this again. I'm just hoping we're live because the last few times we tried to do constructive criticism, we started the show strong. We're like, hey! And then, like, the audio's gone. Or, hey! And we're not broadcasting because Wirecast sucks. Still sucks. Now, don't mess with me!
Sorry,
hey.
I couldn't help myself.
Hey, it's Ash from DroningOn. Bip, look at that. Oh, you look better suddenly.
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah.
Dron-O. That's the new name of the channel, Dron-O.
Drono. Welcome to Constructive Criticism. Today we are going to endeavor to not chit-chat so much and just get through some videos that you sent in. Totally my fault. I'll take it. Now, I hope that your ADHD isn't set off because I'm a little off center. I did some stuff in the studio and maybe I should be here. Is that better?
I didn't like the noise you just made when you moved. It was a bit awkward.
Oh, well, that's what you do when you get to be my age. You make noises when you move. When I tie my shoes, I make this noise.
Oh,
yeah.
I felt your pain, Ken. I felt your pain.
Are we streaming?
I have not got a clue. The chat, they're saying hello, so I guess we are.
Yeah, I think we are. Okay, welcome. Yeah. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Yeah. Feel free to move that microphone around. It's not annoying at all.
Sorry. Is it affecting your OCD, CDD, OCD,
my
CDD?
ADHD, my CNN? Yes, it is. All right.
So, I've got a video to start us off.
Let's do it. But first, I want to let everybody know that this stream is brought to you by the number 2, the letter F, and Epidemic Sound.
Of course it is.
Free trial link in the description. I would also like to encourage people to check out my Patreon. In lieu of super chats, which are also encouraged, of course. But if you really want to support the channel, please go to my Patreon page. And this is it. And become a supporter. $2, you can become a Heron bird. Look at that.
So cheap as well.
$2 a month, and I will love you forever. You could become a $5 a month Patreon. $20 a month, you could become a Razketeer. Now, these all come with t-shirts and special videos, and I'm creating more exclusive content for Patreon supporters. Plus...
Can you do that again with the echo, please, Ken? That needs echo.
Exclusive content!
Oh, yes.
Yes. And there's even... Where's the other level? There it is. The Ray Bobs. I think there's one dude in the Ray Bobs. $100 a month.
The Ray Bobs, wow.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of people forget that we don't do this. Most of us don't do this as a job. We do this in our own time because we enjoy it and we love it. And just watching a video and commenting is great, but by just contributing a little bit by subscribing to somebody's Patreon means so much to people like Ken and me.
It does.
I don't have a Patreon.
You should. You know what? I'm going to give you one. Boop. There. There's a Patreon right on your face. You got it. Anyway. All right. Shall we get started? Anyway. Let's get started.
Yes. Let's do it. Okay. So first video is from a channel called Above It All. And I'll put a link in the chat right now.
All right. And I know that there's been people that I've promised in email or chats or whatever say, well, we'll get to you next week. And hopefully I remember your username. But if you want to send something in right now, you want to send your video in to be critiqued by us, the experts. Experts.
I
mean, maybe we're not experts, but we've been doing YouTube for a while and we have opinions. We're not afraid to share them, so please.
Constructive opinions.
That's it. Kenstructivecriticism@gmail.com. Please put your username as the subject if you want it done during this live stream so that we can find you easily.
Do it.
All right. And you put the link in there?
I have. Yeah, so this one's from a chap called Dave Halter. He said, I love your shows. Relatively new at this. He got a Mavic Air 2 in July. He's made a bunch of videos, and this latest one is of the Boston Lighthouse. He feels it's his best so far. I think it's really nice to showcase videos where the submitter feels that it is their best, because it shows us something that they're really proud of.
Right, and I believe this is one of the people that wanted me to share and sent this to me, so that's good. That's good.
Perfect.
And again, we'll just say that we'll assume that your idea is to succeed in the YouTube sphere, right, and get lots of views. A lot of the videos people send in are either unlisted or seem for a different audience. We're going to assume that you want a wide audience to see your video, and that's how we'll critique them.
Exactly. There's no detail about the music source. It says licensed under Creative Commons attribution. So as you know that.
So that means
you might want to mute this one.
Yeah, sorry about that. Again, I'm doing this for a living, so I have to monetize the stream, and in order to do that, I can't play the copyrighted music. But let's start with the thumbnail, which is I don't know, it kind of,
it's big.
It is big. If you, again, with thumbnails, you want to be able to get all the information by seeing it teeny tiny or from far away. And there's a lot going on here. And that big red thing is kind of distracting from the lighthouse. Kind of takes you a minute. I don't know. It might be a channel logo.
Okay.
I don't know. But
at least he has in the title of the video. We know it's in Boston Harbor. Many people might not know that that's the USA.
Mm-hmm.
We know it's a 4K video drone flight. We don't know what it was taken with, but we know it's the Mavic Air 2. And to be honest, if you simply want lots of views, stick Mavic Air 2 in your video title and you will get many more views.
And I'm going to go ahead and make it a point to like every video that we watch. So let's go ahead and start.
Maybe you should click it twice, Cam.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and click it twice. Oh.
Sorry, really bad joke. First of many.
Yeah.
Probably.
Now the audio is down, but let's get a taste of what it's like, the music.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's nice little... Ash, this is something that you don't like necessarily, but I think they did it well here. They sped it up. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah. I don't like sped up drone footage because it doesn't need to be sped up. You could just fly fast. And it just feels a bit uncomfortable. But at least he maintained the same direction when he sped it up. And that's really important because when you speed up drone footage, you'll see every minor deviation. But he did that really well, actually.
Yeah, and it's good that he's getting close in on the... do you know what that is called? That is called a Fresnel lens, I believe.
Check you out with the lighthouse expertise.
Yeah, and those are rare. Those are rare. There's not that many of those lenses left.
I watched a film it was entirely in black and white, and it was about a lighthouse. It was really good, a bit of a horror film, and this looks just like the place it was filmed.
Yeah.
Really good film. Anyone in chat name that film that I'm talking about?
That's one of those, oh, I like that little dolly zoom.
It's really nice. I like that. Yeah, he's zoomed in here, actually. He says Mavic Air 2, so maybe he's using the new zoom feature.
Let's see what the music's doing. Okay, I'm assuming that the music was just perfect and it goes with it perfect. But the music isn't perfect if you can't monetize it. It's perfect in every way. I'm not going to change it. It's my favorite song. I listen to it all the time on the radio. Well, you can't use it. You can't do it.
Yep, that's true. Hey, Smeghead. El Smeghead says hi in the chat.
Hey, El Smeghead.
Michael Blade says, I finally made it on the live stream. Well done, mate. Thank you for joining and watching.
I think we have a lot of Europeans watching because the time over there is a little bit more reasonable to them than Thursday Night Live.
True. You Americans are just rolling over in your beds and having your coffees.
Yeah.
And just about dragging yourselves out of bed whilst we're getting ready to go to bed.
Yeah, that was nice.
I like that. Really, really nice. Yeah, very good.
However, maybe a little bit of narration, and I could have missed some narration because we weren't listening to music. But some information. People are into lighthouses. There are lighthouse groups.
I love lighthouses. Yeah, we don't often see videos. It's normally windmills and water towers, but very rarely a lighthouse. So for anybody watching in the Netherlands, these have got some beautiful coastline along there with some really, really pretty lighthouses. So please get filming and submit them. Yes,
send them here to kenstructivecriticism@gmail.com. Will you be able to do another one of these next Monday?
Next Monday? You mean a week?
Oh, I mean 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You do them every other week.
For you, Ken? Yes.
Thanks, man. Because I know we skipped a spin up, I think, since we've done one of these.
It has been, but you had spin up and spin down, and that looked brilliant, by the way.
Oh yeah,
this is apple juice, by the way.
That was a good time. Apple juice, really? Is it? Hold up that apple juice again.
What do you mean this one? Oh, whoops.
Oh yeah, the apple juice.
Oh, you mean this? Yeah. It's healthy. It's one of my 5 a day, so I drink 5 of them.
People must think that I require my co-host to drink, and I do. Ashley.
Sorry, it's Original Dobo. He's a bad influence on these live streams, isn't he?
Yeah, good old Ken.
What can I say?
All right. So what do we have next?
Right, next we have one from Poland, which is quite different. Again, European, so maybe watching right now. This is from a channel called Mark My Words, who is a great guy. This guy comments on every video. I see him across multiple drone channels, and he's a really, really good subscriber. You know those names when you see a comment and you recognize the subscriber's name?
Yeah, yeah.
That's really nice. So the title of the video is, "This is the best way to explore Gdansk in Poland." Gdansk is beautiful, and that whole area, that whole part of Poland is really, really pretty. He said, "I would love you to check this video out. The drone footage starts about 53 seconds in. So maybe there's some ground footage at the beginning. There's no word on the music." Actually says music is Filmora 9, so free music. You might want to mute this one as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Just again on the music, I'm not necessarily trying to sell Epidemic, but I am. Yes, please. Please click on the description. Even if you don't get a subscription, just click on it. It will help the channel. But it's great music.
Use of necessarily.
Yeah. They have great music and amazing sound effects, which is so important to production. People
they have
sometimes
the kind of music that you actually want to add to your Spotify library. In fact, some of their music is on Spotify, so that's the level of their commercial content. It's really good, really high.
That's true. Very, very, very true. And music is not a throwaway thing. A lot of times people with drone videos just have a music selection as an afterthought. It really should be an integral part of it. But
had a little glitchy moment then where I lost you for a second.
Oh yeah? Are we good?
Yep, you're back now.
Is it?
Oh well.
Okay.
Anyway, so let's crack on with this one. Mark My Words. He's got 219 subscribers. Nice video title. He says where it's shot. We don't know what it's shot with. So get that in the video description or in the title. But it'll be a good one. This.
Let's see if there's any narration or anything.
Little intro. Just a bit of a tip as well on intros. Yes. They're really nice to have. But have a bit of a teaser before the intro, because otherwise your viewers might just go, ugh, and close the video.
Just going to say that people are so fickle. If first you grab them with the thumbnail, everybody's so busy. But, you know, who knows? Somebody could be watching your video on the shitter. They could be sitting on the toilet going, I got a minute or two while I pinch one out. And they're like, okay, doesn't matter where you get your views from. I will take all the views from the toilets in the world. That's fine.
And you really call it a shitter?
No, that's just, you never heard that?
A shitter.
I'm just on the shitter watching YouTube.
Even in England, that sounds polite. The shitter.
Oh, really? Oh, well, the way you say it, shitter.
Shitter.
Totally going to get flagged for language. Anyway, so you're right. You're right. Have an attention grabber at the beginning. Pick like something in your this thing's 13 minutes long. We're not going to watch the whole 13 minutes. But
yeah, exactly.
Pick something from your video that's the best part. Put it in the beginning to grab their attention so that they'll hopefully watch through to that point. Very often, and I'll say, you know, these videos where you see demolition, where buildings are coming down, very often they'll show a little bit of the explosion beginning, and then you're like, oh hell yeah, buckle up, here we go, and then they'll watch the whole video to get to that point. And
even if they haven't got time to watch it there and then, they'll add it to their watch later list.
Right. Right.
Because sometimes I get a notification say somebody's uploaded a new video, and I think, but I'm just about to join a meeting. I can't watch it. But you watch the first 3 seconds and you're like, oh, I need to watch that later. So make the first 3 seconds count.
Right. Or like you're on the toilet and it comes up and you only, you've already finished in there. You're like, I'll watch it later. Next time I'm in the toilet. Here we go.
Mark, this is Mark My Words. As you can see, I'm back here in Old Town Gdansk, and today I am playing Undercover City Games. I found this on Facebook a few months ago. It's like an escape game, but
the audio is a little weird, isn't it? And I can tell you what that is.
£12, and
I can tell you what that is.
Wind.
No. There's other programs that do it, but in Adobe Audition, there's a thing where you can remove the background noise, and it makes it sound funny like that. Like you pick a section of the audio that is noisy as the print, and then the program uses that to remove that, but then it ends up sounding weird like this. So I'll
tell you what it also could be. He says he's using the DJI Osmo Action, and I found with the Action and with the Pocket, they both have wind reduction, and when you turn wind reduction on, it does exactly this.
Oh, that could be it too. But
it's a real downside.
It does go to show that he cares enough about the audio to turn that on. So if you care that much, get a secondary audio source.
Agree, yeah.
But when you're traveling, it is hard to have extra microphones and everything.
True. Ben Cartwright says, I thought it was his accent. I think he's Geordie, Newcastle. I believe. I like this. These title sequences I've seen before. Is this a generated?
It's part of, yeah. This is wonderful.
That's really pretty, isn't it?
People will, and he's pointed down towards the water a little bit more too, which is good.
Yeah. People
tend to want to put the skyline or the roof line in the exact center of the frame, and that's no good. But he's doing a good job here.
This is really pretty. It almost doesn't look real. It looks like a model village, but that's so pretty. Lovely colors, lovely framing. The only thing I would say immediately is get rid of the transitions. These applications come with lots of these funky transitions, which are like, wow, like that.
Yeah,
and
there's no reason
doesn't need it
for that.
Yeah.
Now, clever transitions where sometimes people will show, they'll show a sign or a pole going by with a just wipe into the new. But not these.
I like that.
These kind of transitions. You go back and watch stuff from the 90s, like old news shows, and they're all those like big giant squares turning into. It's a whole 10 seconds worth of transition. It just takes away from it.
The worst one is where it goes incredibly pixelated and then it depixelates with the new. But I mean, this is so pretty and everything's so good. The colors, even the horizons are level, and you've got your horizon there, Ken. Really, really, really nice drone footage, but just get rid of those transitions. It doesn't need that.
Now, this dude talks for about a half hour. Good Lord.
Oh, wow.
Wow. And then back here. Let's see if we got any more. People don't, and if you're talking, you can narrate over the more building stuff, because that's really what people want to see.
Team building. So
hey, Mark My Words is actually watching now as well. Really glad that you're watching.
Yeah. I just don't understand.
A few years back now.
I don't understand the context of it, and we don't have time to.
True.
But
Mark my words, you were absolutely right, Ken. He removed the background audio. He didn't have a mic with him. You were right. Well done.
I thought I recognized that. You know, that and the whole warp stabilization that YouTube offers. It's just the traps that people fall into.
Warp stabilization, if used properly, can be really good in Premiere. I wouldn't use the YouTube stabilization. I've used the YouTube stabilization before, and that's horrific. But
yeah,
but yeah, audio, like you say, it's if you're gonna record footage for YouTube, get even just one of those basic mics that plug into your phone and keep it as secondary audio to mix in, because it does make a hell of a difference.
But I will say that Mark My Words is a great name for a channel. And,
I love it. Every time I see him comment, yeah.
And the channel is named Mark My Words, and so I didn't mean to poop on your talking so much, but if that's what your channel is about, but we just don't have time for it here. And but again, the thing that I would say, if you have a channel where you're talking a lot and it's called Mark My Words, I would get a new audio setup.
Yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, definitely. In fact, even if you're going to use the Osmo Action to record video footage from the ground, buy one of the little Rode adapters that plugs a proper microphone into the Osmo Action with a little fluffy thing on the end of it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Well worth investing in.
That way you
And
don't
they're
have
not
to
expensive.
carry a bunch of equipment around with you.
Definitely.
What do we got next?
All right. So next we've got one which is from a channel called Skyscraper. Skyscraper.
Ooh. All right.
In the chat. And this one looks really cool. Hope you enjoy the video. Make sure it was shot with a DJI Mavic Air. So I think this is the original Mavic Air.
Okay.
And a GoPro 7 Black. It was actually from March 2019. But he'd love to hear our input on the video. No word on the music, I'm afraid.
All right. Are we pulling? Are we going through the email for these?
No, I'm just Googling random YouTube videos.
Is that what you're doing? Okay. All right. I want to be sure to if I don't want anybody to get butthurt. Like I emailed it in. You know. Okay. All right. All right. So your description here, Swanee Town.
That sounds African. Sewanee Town or Thai. Sewanee.
Yeah.
Sewanee Town. Where is that? That's the first good bit of constructive feedback, isn't it? Do you want to take that one, Ken?
The title. Yeah. It's so important to have a good title. Again, we're assuming that your objective here is to get lots of views. But people dismiss all this stuff. There's so much that you can do before you publish your video with YouTube Studio that will help you. Hashtags, all kinds of things. I spend probably a half hour on just labeling and titling and everything before I will publish a video.
At some point, Ken, on this, it might be worth sharing your screen and editing one of your videos and just showing the keywords. And do you use TubeBuddy?
I don't know.
Because it suggests keywords for you based on what you've typed in the title and the description.
I used it before. I used it before, and I just I'm of the school where I don't want to get into a whole thing.
DIY. Yeah, let's not get into it.
Yeah, but
anyway,
no, I'll say I'm not a plagiarizer. I come up with my own ideas. I don't borrow from other people.
Yeah. But TubeBuddy doesn't do that. TubeBuddy looks at your description and your keyword, and it just says, "Hey, why didn't you put Sewanee Town as your keyword?"
Yeah, that's really probably helpful. That's probably a helpful thing. All right,
By the way, Sewanee Town is in Georgia, USA.
Okay.
It's near Atlanta.
I didn't know that.
Huh.
Yeah, I would update your titling here.
Yeah, definitely.
But anyway, so no word on the music?
No word on the music, I'm afraid. No.
Well, let's...
So this is the original Mavic Air and a GoPro 7 Black for the ground footage.
All right. It's a nice short video. It's minute 41, so that's good. Let me make sure that I'm... Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting mix. I wasn't expecting skateboarding to be following that nice picture of waterfalls and everything, but...
What drone is he using?
The original Mavic Air. So, yeah, quite a classic drone now.
When was the last time you were on a skateboard, Ash?
Can you believe it? I have never been on a skateboard.
What?
I know. Never been on a skateboard. I'd like to, but I've just never done it.
Oh, wait a minute. It just occurred to me. Way down, what's that song? Way down upon the Swanee River. Isn't that town? You don't know that song, but
no.
Savage 2680 with a $1 poop emoji. Thank you for the poop emoji. Appreciate that.
I think you're right. Yeah, the Swanee River YouTube song. Yeah, song.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
we won't play it. You'll probably get a copyright strike. It's an unusual mixture of footage. It feels a bit disconnected. It doesn't know whether it's a drone video or an action video, or it felt a bit stressful.
Yeah, it didn't really have a cohesive theme. But I mean, it was still well done. It could be just very often when people start doing videos, they practice their techniques, and so it will be a little disjointed like that. Nothing to worry about. You go back, watch some of my old videos. It's like that. I'm not saying I'm perfect now either. You know, it's a continual learning process.
Exactly.
If you ever get to the point where you think you're not learning anymore, then just hang it up. Hop in the old folks home.
We're all learning with every video we upload and every drone flight that we take. We're all, none of us are professionals, because you can't, there's no best practice in drone video footage and drone flying. It's about what you want and what you like. So regardless of our feedback, you know, if you're happy with what you're shooting and how you're editing it, good for you. That's what this is all about.
Yes, and to be sure, these videos that we're not just critiquing drone videos. That just can be any kind of video. But you know,
I was going to say, when it gets to the point that you're producing content to please everyone else, you're not going to be happy. And to be honest, many of us YouTubers end up taking a time out for months, because we get to the point where we stop enjoying it, and that it feels like it's not a hobby or a fun passion anymore. It feels like it's just not enjoyable. So keep producing content that you want to produce in the way you want to produce it, because ultimately, you know, you're not being paid by anyone to do this. This is for your fun, and it's a hobby, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say most people do YouTube stuff for the fun of it.
Yeah, true. Next one.
Jordan Zadaby with a $5 super chat. He says, "Hey Ken, love your channel, drone content and sense of humor. Keep up the great work. I sent a video to your email. Check out shot with a Mavic Mini." Okay, did you send it here? If you'll send it there, we might be able to get to that. If you would send it and send it with your username.
You know what? The irony is, I've got his video ready to play right now. So there's a link to it in the video description. Check that out.
Okay, and hold on. TJ Grady. Hey, TJ. Yay. Huge supporter of the channel, TJ. Anybody else that would like to support the channel with super chats, I won't stop you, but I would very much like to encourage everyone to maybe become a Patreon supporter. There's exclusive content, and I'm going to be doing a lot more of that in the coming months, especially when I start my journey down Route 66 in mid-October.
This sounds fun. Yeah, and that's the good thing about Patreon as well. So Ken can upload videos that only Patreon subscribers get access to. Right.
And if you want to know what the logo looks like, it looks like that. All right. TJ says, "Happy Monday. Any suggestions of things to film around the beach?" Yes. Bikini ladies. Take your drone and film all of the bikini ladies you can. Nobody will get mad. People love it.
You won't find any bikinis on a nudist beach.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's true.
You're going to have to get ready with the sound effect, by the way, Ken. We've got a super chat from Mr. Koshat.
Like it. We've been super shatted. Thank you, Philip. He says, "Good afternoon, gents. Good afternoon to you, Philip Koshat."
All right, D&D's Aerial Views wants to know more about the Route 66 trip. But first, let's play Jordan Zabadi's. I love that surname, Zabadi. Let's play his video. So there's a link in the video description. He's put 100... Go on.
Did you... Okay, because I see a link from Philip, but yours is the one above that, right?
Yeah, hit the link from Philip is to your Patreon.
Yeah. Oh, it is. See, I can barely see it. Honest to God, people, I need to move this monitor. Your worst camera too. I need to move this monitor close to me because I really, with my old eyes, I can't see the damn thing. But
this is where the super chats go, on glasses for Ken.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me some bifocals. Every time I go to get my eyes checked now, they're like, "Hey, you want bifocals?" I go, "Shut up." Not yet.
Right, so this guy says 100 flights in, recreational user. This is with the Mavic Mini, royalty-free music, all licenses and rights to the music. Up to you, Ken. You might want to mute it.
Wait, what does he say about the music again?
He said royalty-free, all licenses and rights to the music, but that's on his channel, so maybe not on yours.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to err on the side of caution, but I'll give you your first thumbs up there.
Sorry, Mr. Zabadi, but the title is out with the old, in with the new. I think you put that in your email, but you should definitely add that to your video description, because the date is not relevant to anybody really that's going to be finding this video on YouTube. So don't really bother putting the date in the title.
It is,
instead put where is it filmed.
Right, and it is unlisted, so this might be just for us. He's wanting us to,
just for us, yeah,
given it our opinion before he publishes it, maybe, I don't know, but
exactly.
So there's what the music's like. I'll play.
So this is
5 seconds
getting rid of an old bridge, as you can see on the right hand side, and then the new one on the left. Isn't it a shame? Although the old one's old, doesn't it look prettier?
I kind of like the new one. I mean, it's nice and curved, you know. Yeah, I like the new one better. And they've used construction methods, it looks like, with the stone and everything to try to keep it at least. I mean, it looks new now. Let it rain and snow on it a few times.
Why didn't they surface it black, like the road on the left and the right-hand side of it?
I'll tell you. I actually have an answer for that.
So you're a lighthouse and a road expert now.
Well, blacktop is not preferred for bridges that don't flex. Blacktop will be used on some bridges that have a lot of flex, because blacktop tends to flex. Cement bridges are more rugged, so like that thing will probably last a lot longer than the older one did.
Right, fair enough.
And the cement construction techniques on new stuff is a lot more weather resistant than older bridges. You can see there. See the blacktop on there? Yeah. But
remember, this was shot with a Mavic Mini as well. You tend to forget that these days, because the Mavic Mini is so good.
It really is good.
It's amazing. The colors, bit of a jump in exposure there, but yeah, I would say this is really, really nice. The only thing that perhaps you need to work on is your color grading, because the footage here is, nice. But I think the colors, it's not a great day for shooting. That's one thing. And, as much as you can try, if the weather is pretty crappy, you're not going to get good footage out of a drone, and it looks very overcast, a little bit misty on that day. Yeah,
you can get rid of some of that mist by increasing the contrast a bit on this.
Yeah,
if you wanted to. That's up to you what you want to do creatively, but that's a great shot to get all that green stuff.
Yeah.
What if your drone fell in there, Ash? If a drone, would you wade through that green stuff to retrieve it?
No, I'd throw my 3-year-old in. He can swim and get it for me.
There you go. Tie a rope to him in case he, Kids are so useful. They make you sandwiches. They can retrieve drones.
Yeah, right. Maybe in 20 years, but definitely not now.
No. Although toddlers float a little bit better than older kids, right?
I've not found out yet. I hope I don't.
777. We got straight sevens from Vegas Buck. Thank you, Vegas Buck. Ken, I know you said I sounded Tom Bodette on TNL. Any more thoughts on how I can improve my voiceover skills based on that Maui video I sent you? Oh, yes. Well, I mean, just the fact that you're doing voiceover is a step ahead of a lot of other people.
Yeah.
People tend to be shy on YouTube. They have the want to do it, but they're just so shy. I can tell you right now, as we are live, and I don't know what I'm going to say next. I know in my heart there's 1 or 2 people out there just watching this, seething, hating on me with knives coming out of their eyes. But for the most part, people are not judging you.
No,
they're not like
the guys that are hating you are idiots anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, an opinion of someone who's an asshole does not matter, does it?
Exactly.
Right. So
you know what? I upload a video these days, and as soon as that video goes live, there's 1 thumbs down, and I just think, loser.
Well,
because the fact that they downvote the video as soon as it goes live means they're a subscriber.
Right.
They're viewing the video. That's 1 extra view on the video. Even if it's a view from a complete loser, I don't care, because it's interaction. And there was a great experiment a few months ago. A guy uploaded the same video, the same video to 2 different channels, and he downvoted one of those videos. And when he then searched with a 3rd channel, logged in as a 3rd channel, the video with the 1 downvote came up at the top of the list because it was interaction. So I see those downvoters and I think, thank you.
Yeah, it shouldn't bother you. But thumbs up or a thumbs down. The thumbs up or a thumbs down is not for the creator. It's for the viewer. It makes them feel better or worse. Like, you know, of course it's nice to see, 1,000 thumbs up. That's great. But like a couple thumbs down, okay, that's just for them. But don't let it bother you so much there, Ash. I think it bothers you a little bit more than it should. Do you need a hug? Oh, come on. Let's hug. Come on, buddy. Come on, bring it in.
So that way.
There, are we doing it?
But honestly, for new YouTubers out there, don't let the comments and the voting bother you, because as a new channel, I remember, you know, you're trying your best to get to that first 1,000 subscriber milestone, and when you launch a video and you get just 1 downvote, you take it so personally. It really means a lot. Don't let it. It really doesn't matter. And just remember, every interaction, whether it's a troll comment or a downvote, it helps your videos to be shown to other people. So just don't let it worry you.
And that's true in life. You know, I'm old enough to remember when social media wasn't a thing, which is, I think, a fortunate thing for someone's development. It really is. If you remember a world where if someone hated you, they had to call you up, send you a letter, or tell you in person. And that's something that it's so easy to disparage someone in social media these days. And
it's too easy. And if you're face to face, they'd never say the same thing. So
that's true. Anyway,
right.
So we got another one.
Next one. This is a good one. I like the intro to this one. So this is from oh, hang on. No, we've just seen that one.
Is that?
Oh, hang on.
We don't want to see it again.
Shame.
All right.
I'm just sifting through. Okay, we got a super chat from Mr. Koshat. I have to say Koshat. I'd like to know, how does Philip actually pronounce his surname?
It's Koshat.
Koshat, not Koshat.
No, it's Koshat. It's like two people in the bathroom having a Koshat.
Anyway, the title of this one is Summer 2020 Panama City Beach. Spent a week down at Panama City Beach. It was a great trip with the family and some friends. Had so much video and pictures, it was tough to know what to place into the video. Music by Epidemic Sound.
Yay!
I knew you'd like that.
Very good. All right. So finally we can watch a video with, and I'll give it a thumbs down, since we were talking about a thumbs down. No, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Come on.
And this was uploaded just 2 days ago as well.
All right. That's a decent thumbnail. Even though there's no beach in the thumbnail. I mean, it's got water. So.
Yeah.
The water's a little green, I can tell you.
Green? I was thinking that. Yeah. Is that because of his color grading, or is it actually green? I don't think I'd get in there.
Unless he's in Oz, it's not going to be emerald green.
No.
How many people even know what that means? It's an ancient movie reference. People know The Wizard of Oz, though. There's more of these transitions.
Yeah. Why does this feel like the beginning to a 1980s family film at the moment?
I don't know, but I got to tell you, Philip, I hate those bubbles.
Bit of a time lapse.
Yeah, that's not. Oh, is that a heron?
Oh, that is big.
That's a heron.
Oh.
Yeah, if there's more bubbles, I'm gonna loot. Philip, I know.
To lose it, Phil. The bubbles have done it.
This is a great shot. But let me go back to this just very quickly.
Wow, look at.
I don't know if it's by accident or not. There's bubbles in the corner. When you're filming something that's on the water, it does benefit you to get down low so that, can you guys see my mouse? So that like the top of a sailboat peaks up over the horizon and is contrasted by the sky. If he was just up a little bit, then this would still, the whole thing would be in the water. But if you get down low, it really gives the height of the object that you're filming. If you can get down low, that's important.
Yeah, so. And isn't that overall shot and color lovely? And the net, that's beautiful.
Yeah, but then the bubbles come in and just ruin it.
Yeah, that's a stunning shot. What color? And I love the way that everything below the horizon is moving and dynamic, but the sky is completely static.
Yeah, and he slowed it down a little bit. but it did look like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, the bloody bubbles.
Yeah. So
Phil, delete that transition now. Just get rid of it right now. The bubbles have to go.
Agent K is like, bubbles!
No more blowing bubbles.
You know what?
Please.
Every time the bubble transition happens, I'm going to add this.
No, Ken, add the fart noise.
No, that's fart bubbles. But I can tell you that it looks like this was filmed at 30 frames a second, and he slowed it down. If he did it half, that's 15. That's why it looks a little stuttery.
Yeah, I could be. Oh,
We got some Jello.
Ah, that's unusual on a modern drone. Oh, it's gone. Oh, the bubbles.
I hate the bubbles.
It's actually better with the sound effect, though, Ken. It's tolerable with the sound effect.
Wow,
Just a
that's
tip on
wacky
time
lapse.
lapses. When you're shooting a time lapse, don't do it with the sea because it doesn't really work well with a time lapse, unless the sun's setting or the sun's rising. Or yeah,
And I can tell you, I'm not a huge fan of stills.
not when they're blown out in the colors like that.
Yeah. But at least the bubbles are gone.
Yeah. And also, if you are going to use stills and zoom into them and pan and scan, make sure you don't zoom into the stills so far that you lose that resolution and detail.
Uh-oh. Someone's calling me because I forgot to put my phone on mute. Let's see who it is.
It's exciting.
Is it a creditor? Hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
Hello? 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 I just called to say you owe me money. I just called to say I'm one of your creditors. Go to hell.
Sean said we got to stop hating on the bubbles.
I hate the bubbles.
Maybe Phil's in the bath. That's why he's used the bubbles transition. He's blown.
Oh, hey. One of the best screen names ever just did a $1 super chat. And it's only $1 because you know he's a thrifty bastard.
Oh, thrifty bar. Oh, yeah.
You say it.
You
It's
know
much more elegant when you say it, Ash. Go ahead, you say
Thrifty
it.
bastard.
That thrifty bastard.
I actually took my wife for a weekend away a few weeks ago, and we went to a hotel in a town called Bastard in Sweden. Can you believe that? There's a town called Bastard.
Is it
in
spelled
Sweden.
spelled like that?
Bastad. There's no R.
Is there a bunch of kids running around out of wedlock? Hey, Sean Finelli, thanks, man. $2 super chat for the bubbles.
Right, bubbles. Never want to see a bubble transition ever again. Phil, please, no more bubbles.
Hold on one
Ever.
second. I'm gonna do this because Philip is awesome. Stand by.
Oh dear.
This
Is this a special bubble sound effect?
yeah.
Okay.
Stand by.
Excited. Need a drum roll, Ken.
And now, oh wait, hold on. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What is a pirate's favorite animal? Arg. Farks.
What? I don't get it.
Well, I never get Alexa's jokes.
Alexa, tell me another joke.
Have you heard about the Bluesberries?
No.
They're a great jam band.
Ugh.
Hey Google, tell me a joke.
What do you call a can opener that doesn't?
Oh. Well, that was worse than Alexa's.
Wow, that was really bad. All right, and now, just for Philip. Tiny bubble in the wine. That's where they belong, and not in your video. I know that didn't rhyme. Ash hates it when I sing
I do. I really hate it.
because it's so good.
I think I prefer the bubbles.
All right, what's next?
All right, so You know, it's funny. You can always tell when you're looking at a video from a channel that's got more subscribers, because when you're reviewing it, the first thing you see is a bloody advert. But we're all guilty of that. So this one's from, I'll put a link in the chat. This is from Sean Fanelli.
Okay.
I think. Hang on, let me just double check.
The guy that just super chatted?
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Okay.
and his channel's called Hex Productions and Photography. Filmed off the docks at 80th Street in Stone Harbor is a bustling vacation destination for many Pennsylvanian residents over the summer, with things to see and do.
All right.
Yeah, it was uploaded in July this year. 89 views. He's got 3,500 subscribers. Good work.
What about the music?
No word on the music, I'm afraid.
Finale.
Fanelli.
Finale.
It sounds Italian to me.
Oh, it is.
Sure,
Your name
Fanelli.
ends in a vowel. You're probably Italian.
Or Spanish. No, Spanish
Or-
is A or O.
yeah,
probably.
All right.
Hex Productions and Photography.
Okay, so it's that music. That's what it sounds like.
That's a lovely shot. Wow.
Is it?
That looks like artificial land. Is that man-made land? Artificially?
If it's in New Jersey, there's a lot of little barrier islands, as they call them. I used to live on a barrier island called Ocean City, New Jersey.
No way.
Yeah.
This is destination for Pennsylvania. So where is Stone
Pennsylvania.
Harbor?
Stone Harbor is in New Jersey.
New Jersey, right? United States. So get that in your title, Mr. Fanelli. He has put NJ, but NJ to me means
Hold on
nothing.
a
I didn't
second.
know
Is that
was New
Ocean
Jersey.
City? That looks very familiar.
It looks really cool. I want to go there.
Yeah. Part of that could have been edited out, I guess.
Before we started panning, yeah.
This is Ocean City. Wait a minute. No, it isn't. Or it's.
You know, I'm seeing some great horizons on every video this week so far. Was that a weird morph transition?
Yeah, it was a morph. If you're,
I haven't seen a morph since the days of the Commodore Amiga.
If you're
Wow.
gonna, now they're still valid transition. Depends on what you're doing though. If you want to do a morph, do it from something with a lot of angles into another something with a lot of angles. You went from angles to the ocean, or the bay.
Just another point as well. If you don't worry about winding back, but you had two shots there where the gimbal started facing down and panned up, and then you had another shot exactly the same again with the same movement. Don't ever have two shots of the same movement next to each other.
Let me
always try and alternate it.
Back this up and demonstrate something. You can see what the YouTube compression is doing to the water.
Yeah.
This could be part YouTube compression, part the
It's uploaded
resolution.
at 4K,
What it is?
interestingly.
Well, I don't want to stream it.
No,
Okay.
it'll kill us.
Yeah. But there's not a lot going on here, and
Sean
that's
said
about.
it's epidemic. We can play it.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. By the way, Epidemic does like it when you give them credit in the.
Don't sing it, Ken.
No. They like it. You stop it. Can you sing? You can't, can you?
I can, but I just don't on your channel.
You can?
Yeah.
We're going to pick a song where you're going to sing it right now.
No.
Yes, we're going to have you singing before the stream's over.
Some people think I look like Lionel Richie.
No, you look like that dude from that show that goes to all the prisons. What's his name?
Not. I tell you what, send me a script and I'll record it and pretend that I'm him, and you can put it into your other channel, which you might want to plug. So I really enjoyed that video.
Which channel? I have a couple of them. I have the side B, which is fun.
No, not that one. I've forgotten the bloody name of it.
Well Lit Paranormal.
The drunken one.
Yes, I have a paranormal channel as well.
What's it called?
Well Lit Paranormal.
Well Lit Paranormal.
Yes. If you're in the UK, then well lit means drunk. It does here too, but that's not my intention. My intention with that channel was to just do ghost hunting, but not in the scary dark.
And if you haven't subscribed to that channel yet, do, because I really, really, genuinely enjoyed that video with Ken and Ashley.
that was fun.
It was really...
Brushy Mountain Prison wants us to come back when there's not so many people there, because we went during the day when there was tourists, so we were getting sound contamination. We couldn't hear all the ghosties. I don't believe in ghosts. There's a good reason for that, because ghosts aren't real. Yeah. Ashley totally believes in ghosts, which is funny, the back and forth. I'm old and don't believe in ghosts. She's young and does believe in ghosts.
Does she really believe in ghosts?
She really does. She really does.
Oh.
Isn't that precious? What a precious little muffin she is. Anyway.
Precious little muffin.
All right. What do we have next? We can go off on any kind of tangent we want, but anyway, I want to get through these.
Yeah. Sorry. Where are we? What?
Have you checked the email for stuff that's been in there in a while?
We've got so many in here, Ken. We could go for 3 hours tonight.
Right. Well, I don't want to miss anybody that's been waiting weeks to get this stuff.
Exactly. All right. So we have one here. Hang on. That one's all ground footage. So we're not going to play that one.
Nah, to hell with that one.
Yeah, we'll delete that one. All right. Okay, picking one here. We've got one from Roger Jones. Link is in the video, in the chat. Mothman46. I recognize that name. Isn't it lovely that you recognize usernames on YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
That means these guys are really interactive, and I love that. So Mothman46, we've had a few videos from him in the past. This is with the original Mavic Air. No word on the music, I'm afraid. It sounds quite... Oh, this is lovely. You're going to like this, Ken.
Okay.
Now, this is not unlisted, but Mothman, you need to sort out your video title, because I don't know what PW1810 is.
It could be the file name from the actual file that was recorded.
Well, it's shot with a DJI Mavic Air, so PW means...
Let me just do this, and just as a demonstration, I'm going to copy this.
Do it.
And then I'm going to go over here to Google, and I'm going to put that in there and see what comes up. If there's a whole bunch of other ones...
PW. Unless it's a plane. It sounds like a plane. I wonder if there's a plane shot in here or something.
See, it did come up. But unless somebody does that exact search term. Oh, and then we have a bunch of...
And the sad thing is, it's really pretty.
I think it's
a model.
Where
it was shot.
I think
we don't know anything about it.
Model number. Anyway.
Yeah. Could be. But there's some nice close proximity stuff in here. And, close proximity is really, really good for your drone skills, your flying skills. But don't do it in an area where there's buildings or things that you don't own. But these are rocks. The only thing you're going to damage here is your drone.
Yeah. I saw this video before because I was going to play it on TNL next week. But
sorry.
No, that's fine. No, it's fine.
This could be a rehearsal.
No, well, I won't play it next week until we're playing it now. But resist, if you're going to do a lot of pull away shots, please resist the urge to go forward and then run the video backwards. That's not what he did here, but a lot of people do that. And there's always a tell. Like a bird flying backwards, a leaf blowing the wrong way.
True.
This is a great place to fly. Look at that.
Just a lovely place to be and to explore, and really, really nice.
Yeah. See what the music's doing. It's doing the same thing.
Just doing what music does.
Doing the same thing. It would be cool to have a little bit. Yeah. It's doing that music thing. Now that was interesting. This is good. Be great to have a little bit of narration to talk about where this is, how it was formed. A lot of people don't like to read, even in the description. Even though all of the information is there in the description, people invariably will email me, "Hey Ken, where was that shot? What did you use? Can I get a link to that camera?" And it's all in the description. How many times I've typed link in the description. I bet there's a lot of people that don't even know how to use the description.
I think you're right. It's annoying that the show more cuts off so much and people never click it.
Right.
There's
And
not
they-
even a video description here.
Yeah, but he took the time to use a hashtag.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, true.
It's so important to use the description and title to its fullest effect.
This is beautiful, but where is it? Mothman, update your video title and description. And remember that YouTube also lets you add a location. So you can, there's actually a field in the video when you edit it to say where's it actually shot. Do that because it will help your search results.
You know what I noticed? That if you use these hashtags here and you put your location in there, it will default to the location. It will get rid of these hashtags.
It will, yeah, which is odd. It should put both.
It
really.
is weird. I don't know why they do that.
I don't know why YouTube have put the hashtags there to drop the everything else down as well. It seems very strange. But it is what it is. I have a really stunning one for you next.
By the way, I'll point out that I really did watch this video before. You can see I've already given it a thumbs up.
I noticed your comment as well 5 days ago.
Oh yeah, look at that. This video rocks. See? It's funny. Come on now.
Amazing. Right. This one is from a channel called Travel in Pink. I don't know whether it's somebody who travels and wears pink, but they have 983 subscribers. The 72 meters Druse waterfall in a place called Vercors in France.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
You pronounced that very Alex Trebek.
Vercors. And I already love this video from that thumbnail. I really like that thumbnail format. It looks professional. It doesn't look like they've just stuck a load of big text on there. I like that. Do you like that, Ken?
Yeah, I dig it. And
I dig it.
And the whole theme from their channel name, Travel in Pink, is carried over into their thumbnail with the pink line. That's well thought out as well.
True. Yeah, I like that.
983 subscribers. They're coming up on 1,000 subscribers, which is a big deal for any YouTuber. So congrats. I'll give you a thumbs up there.
Yeah.
Music?
No word on it, I'm afraid.
Oh, Epidemic Sound. Look at that. Bibbity bop.
Oh yeah, the video just right at the bottom of the video.
All right. Very good.
With a referral link as well.
Yeah. Ooh. Somebody went to Fiverr.
Blimey.
Right? Am I wrong?
As we said before, don't have your teaser intro first. Have a bit of this. Even if it's 5 seconds of that, then your intro thing.
Because your intro is 12 seconds long.
Yeah,
and that is just long enough for someone to go, well, maybe not. Click.
Exactly. Yeah, I see so many long intros these days that are like 30 seconds, 40 seconds long. But I like the color grading. I like the vignetting he's added to this. I like the look of the colors, and it's really, really pretty.
Yeah, you can tell they spent some time with post-processing.
Yeah, definitely. And the shots and the angles are all very unique. And this is lovely as well. Text.
Yep. Their text titling includes the pink.
Yep.
Yep. Looks like maybe they used a ND filter or two in this.
Yeah. Really pretty. I mean, they only have, I say only, they have 983 subscribers, but I could look at this and think that this channel has thousands. You know, I think it looks really nicely done. The shots are lovely, like that, the change in focus there, very nice.
Yeah.
Not drone related, but still.
And water always looks good slowed down just a little bit for effect.
Yeah.
Makes it look thicker, which is a technique that they used to use in older movies. I'm actually watching the Poseidon Adventure right now. Remember that? From 1972. It's about the ship. It's got Gene Hackman in it. The ship turns upside down. Yeah. It's a 48-year-old movie. But in the opening scene, they used practical effects back then. You could tell it's a toy ship. And what they used to do is they'd slow down the water with the model to make the water look thicker.
Make it look real.
Yeah, but what they're doing here is it looks like there might be a little bit of a blur effect maybe, or
yeah, this is really pretty. Just a tip, you're obviously using an SLR here for a lot of the footage. When you're doing your close focus and then distant focus, most SLR cameras allow you to slow down the focus speed. So rather than having something focused really close up and then all of a sudden the background's in focus, you can slow it down so it's a slow, or do it manually. Just use a manual focus ring. But this is really, really nice. It's 3.5 minutes long, maybe a little bit long, but
yeah, there's
really
some.
nice.
They could have trimmed out a few seconds here, but you know that's up to the individual. How and they got the rainbow in the shot there. That's nice.
Yeah. So remember, this is in France. This is a really, really pretty place. It's where the Javan River drops down a massive cliff, 72 meters below its primary current. Wow.
What's 72 meters in real height? I'm just kidding with you. Just kidding. Imperial. No, I'm just kidding,
Imperial.
man. No.
You know, I did a video earlier today from an American company based in Houston, and was it Houston? No, I don't know. Somewhere in Texas. And the weight of this drone was in pounds. I think it was 400 pounds. And I was like, yeah, this drone weighs 400 pounds, which to normal people, which is what I really wanted to say, to everyone else in the world, is this many kilograms.
Yeah.
But pounds, I just don't get pounds. I don't know what I weigh in pounds.
Well, I mean, when you hear pounds, don't you hear money, right? You think money, right?
Thanks, I live in Sweden now.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. You're a Brit in Sweden.
But yeah, you're right. I do think pounds money. It's so weird. I don't know what I weigh in pounds. Do you know what you weigh in pounds?
Yeah.
Okay, don't tell us.
It's over 200. I got that post 50 flab going on for sure. I'm proud of it. It means I've lived.
Yeah, you've worked hard.
Yeah, get off my lawn. All right.
Right, what should we do? Should we take a video from recently tonight or from a little bit before tonight?
It's entirely up to you, although let's flip a coin.
All right.
All right, so you call it in the air. Heads, older video. Tails, newer video, okay?
All right. Tails.
Oh, it is tails. Good job.
That was a sound effect, right?
No.
Yeah. That was a lovely sound effect.
Thank you.
That's
it's heads
really
now.
nice.
Yeah.
Where did you get that sound effect, Ken?
That's a Hollywood Edge sound effect from a library called Hollywood Edge.
I was trying to help you there with epidemic sounds.
Oh, they also have an epidemic sound. You wanted me to be dishonest. Okay, all right. No.
Epidemic, obviously, it was from.
No, of course they have great sound effects. But that's actually an older sound effect library that came on CD many years ago.
Okay. You know, I love doing this because it makes Mondays feel like a Friday.
Well, good. I hope that's how everybody watching feels about it.
Definitely.
And of course,
right.
Drinking apple juice on a Monday always helps, doesn't it? You and your apple juice. That's a Monday drink.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lovely Swedish lager.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What do we got next? We're going to watch...
How about we have a little bit of a DJI Spark video?
All right.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? This one's from Ben Howard. Shot with a DJI Spark and a Samsung Galaxy S9. So a little bit of a mix of ground footage and drone footage. Music from Epidemic Sound.
Boop.
And there we go. The location of this one is Cape San Blas Beach, Florida. Cape San Blas Beach, Florida. Is that Cape San Blas Beach?
By the way, I think Ken Dobo is in the chat. Hey man, good to see you.
There he is. See, this is your fault, Ken. The beer thing. This is.
Do you know that Ken gave me a GoPro 7?
Did he?
Yeah, he gave me a GoPro 7. Isn't that nice of him?
Yeah.
He's a swell guy.
Oh. Me and Ken are going to do a live soon.
Oh yeah?
Ken said to me, 2 controversial guys doing a live. Wouldn't it be great? And I was thinking, I'm not controversial. I am a little bit. Shut up.
All right. So
right.
Cape San Blas, what? How do you say that?
Cape San Blas Beach in Florida, right? Is that?
Sure. I'll defer to your English pronunciation.
Okay, Blas. 2018 vacation trip to Cape San Blas Beach in the state of Florida. Song is Summer Vibe by Thomas. Oh, blimey, I'm not pronouncing that surname.
Look at that.
Skuldeberg.
Look at that. Epidemic
Epidemic
sound, baby. All right, so we can listen to
I
it.
really like this one. There you go.
All right. See, I'm not a fan of feet, so I would already have clicked away.
You're not a fan of feet.
I do not like
That's the
feet.
most random thing I've heard today.
Although my own feet,
I don't
are
like
beautiful.
my own feet, and there's not a chance I'm getting those on camera. You'll get immediately demonetized.
Oh, are your feet hideous?
Come on, are not every single male's feet disgusting? We don't have nice feet naturally.
I do.
Right?
I have absolutely beautiful feet.
I don't believe you.
I
Get them on
do.
camera.
I could have been a foot model.
You might have some foot fetish people in the comments.
They're
Kev,
symmetrical. We should be talking about this dude's video, but we're talking about feet. My toes, I don't have that one toe that launches off into the stratosphere. My toes are symmetrical.
That's a Texas thing, Ken.
I've got a mole in between my last two toes on both feet. That's how symmetrical it is.
Oh, I'm feeling a bit sick. I need some water.
And they smell fantastic. And I can palm a basketball with them. Not
I
really.
don't believe you.
No, I can't do that. All right.
Show it on video or it didn't happen.
No, this is great. Look at this. What was this film with? This shot.
We talk about some nonsense on these streams.
We do. I'm
I love
glad.
it.
I'm glad that he. Look at that, and the horizon dipping below the. So I'm not sure what this is.
No, I'm not
Okay,
sure.
so-
That was quite cool. It was a nice idea. I can see what he was trying to do there.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Is this a time lapse or is it just shaky?
I
Can't
think
tell.
he's just. I'm not sure. Look at that beach.
That's
wow.
beautiful.
That's really pretty.
Yeah.
That's nice as
Yeah,
well.
there's someone's
I love-
toenail there.
I absolutely love it when they mix ground footage with aerial footage. It really works well.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the way drones are used throughout the television and movies, so why not do it that way for your YouTube videos, too? There's a lot of panning up shots.
We've got Chris Rollins in the chat as well.
Chris Rollins!
Phantom Flight 101. Yay!
Chris Rollins taking time out of his busy blowing stuff up schedule to join us. Thank you, sir. So,
I really think we should have, and I don't mean this in the way it sounds. We should have a threesome one week where we get Chris in here as well in the middle. That sounds so wrong.
yeah, well, Chris has hosted this a couple times, but he doesn't have that elegant British accent that you do that lends gravitas to the whole thing.
Gravitas.
How do you say it?
I don't.
Okay. It's gravitas.
Oh, Phantom! I just want to hear Phantom Flight 101 saying that. Gravitas.
Gravitas.
I love that guy. I featured him in one of my videos recently, and I think that guy's great. Phantom Flight 101, you need to do voiceover, please. You really, really do. This guy is so wasted just not doing voiceover videos.
All right, what do we got next there, sir?
Okay.
And while he's deciding, I will encourage everyone to support the channel with Patreon. Please do that.
Yeah.
Here's my Patreon page. Go to Patreon.com/Ken_Heron and you can become a Patreon member. Just $2.
Who wouldn't want to be part of the Pigeon Jerky gang?
Who wouldn't? Well, to be honest, it would appear as though thousands and millions of people wouldn't, because of the people on the planet, there's only a handful that are, and I appreciate them very much. So you're in a small minority and an exclusive club.
How about, Ken?
Yeah.
Tonight, you take a photo of your feet and post them to your Patreon fans.
I tell you what, I'll show my feet right now if someone will.
No.
What?
I don't want to
no.
see it.
I want you on live with me when I'm showing my feet. Hey, will you show one of your feet? If I show one of my feet, we'll have a foot beauty contest.
Is this called a foot off?
A foot off, and we'll
foot
see
off.
whose feet is. It'll be an amazing feat.
That sounds really rude when you say foot off in America.
What do you think?
Foot off.
What do you think?
I'm not sure. I'm actually. It's really warm in my man shed, so I've actually taken my socks off. But I'm not getting my feet on camera.
I'm in my
I'll
slippers.
break it.
No,
I'll
you
break the
won't.
internet,
Come on,
Ken.
man. Bring the. Wait, let me check my nails. Yeah, we're
Can
good.
can you even get your feet up that high on the camera?
Oh, come on. I'm not that old, you punk. You whippersnapper. Now, let me make sure we're losing so many people right now. Let me see how many.
Stand by, folks. Stand by. Get rid of the thumbs down.
Let me see how many people dropped off. Oh, yeah. We lost a few people. Yeah, they're gone. Okay, maybe we're not going to do the feet thing. Don't worry about it.
No.
But I can tell you, my feet are purtier.
Only on Patreon, guys.
Yeah,
Only on
is
Patreon.
everybody saying ick? Oh, my goodness.
Phil Kosher
Philip.
just super chatted not to show your feet.
You got it, Philip. You got it. Thank you for the super chat. I would have to
Anyway,
be
should we show a
drinking
video?
apple juice in order to show my feet. All right.
Yeah,
What do we got?
definitely.
No
Apple
feet.
juice is good.
No feet. We're good. All right.
Okay, right. So this is how about a bit of FPV?
Yes, please.
Okay, so this one's from. Oh, blimey! How do I pronounce this? Merotage.
People
I think he's
really
from
say
Latvia.
people really say blimey. I thought that was only something they said in cartoons.
Oh, blimey.
Blimey.
No, they do say it occasionally.
Okay. Is that a dirty word?
No, it's Latvian.
Is it?
Drone Viking has said left feet only, guys, no rights. Drone Viking, that sounds very Scandinavian. This is Latvian FPV. I cannot read the description there. It's in Latvian. Latvias Laku.
Just
No,
a
I
quick
give up.
aside. Ash, is this a dirty word in Britain?
Bollocks. No, of course it's not.
Oh, okay, all right. Because every time I say it to a Brit, they're like, "Oh, I'm getting the vapors."
No, bollocks is not a. I mean, if my 3-year-old said it, I'd be, I wouldn't be happy. But no,
Really?
it's a fun word. Bollocks.
What would be
If
the
someone's
equivalent, the American equivalent, in terms of
Bull.
dirtiness?
bullshit? I suppose you'd
Oh,
say.
really? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
bollocks. If someone's talking rubbish, they're talking bollocks.
I got you. All right.
Yeah, there's a few YouTubers I could mention who often talk bollocks.
Well, let's not do that because everybody loves everybody in the YouTube sphere.
Absolutely, exactly. On to the FPV. So this one's from Latvia. I cannot pronounce the video description, but he sent the video in. He's just said, got a short FPV video orbiting an oak tree. Check it out if you will. There's some music, so better mute it.
Okay.
It's from somebody called Martins, so thanks for sending that in.
All right. I love FPV, man. I'm into it heavy. Like,
Yeah, you know what the funny thing about FPV is you will love it heavy and then you'll back all the way back from it and you'll get right back into fixed GPS drones and then you'll love FPV all over again. It's like, yeah.
but it's like I'll just try a little bit of this heroin. You know, and then you're under the bridge holding signs
dear.
as traffic go by. You know?
Apple juice, Ken,
Yeah,
apple
well,
juice.
I'm serious, man. I thought I'll try a little bit of it, and then now I'm
But
like,
seriously, I started my channel on FPV 3 years ago. I was flying FPV. Nobody cared. Reviewing every single FPV quad that came out. Nobody really cared. Now FPV is really becoming affordable, and people have realised that I'm bored of a drone that just sits up in the air, and I can hands off the controls and it'll fly itself. But now everyone's loving it all over again, which is great.
if you buy a GPS drone for just flying, you will soon find that it's not enough. The GPS drones are a tool for cinematic and filmmakers, and that's you get the joy of flight, but as far as piloting something and being integral part of it and flying like a bird, there's nothing like FPV.
You say that, but then have you ever flown a wing?
I have.
That
It's not the same. I'm sorry. Sorry, fixed wing guys. It's wonderful. It's relaxing. But I don't want to be relaxed. I want to go through stuff. I want to crash stuff. I want to go upside down. I want to do a corkscrew. I want to do a barrel. I want to do a backflip. I want to do all that stuff. Sorry.
You can do all of that with a wing as well.
Nah, sorry. It's wonderful.
The good thing about this hobby is that there are so many different segments to it.
Yes.
And we can jump between them. And if you've got all of them, all of the bits, like that wing there, I absolutely love. That quad, there's a 5-inch quad there, there's a 2-inch and a 3-inch and another 5-inch, and that silly thing in the middle.
Yeah.
They're just like the ones that I fly regularly, and I love them.
There's so many different flavors for whatever mood you happen to be in. If you're in a mood to film wonderful cinematic things, you get a GPS drone. If you just want to tear things up and spend a lot of money and get frustrated and fly for 2 seconds and then fix it for hours and hours, then FPV is more your game. If you want to just take a break and just gently glide around, then fixed wings. Definitely not knocking any of it. Anything that flies is just a wonderful thing.
We're so lucky that this sport has, or this hobby has, so many different aspects to it. It's great. And
Absolutely.
having, as I say, you will get bored of FPV eventually. You will.
Nope.
You'll go back to GPS. No, you will. I've been there.
No. You speak for yourself. You speak for yourself.
All right.
Listen, I can tell you this for a fact. I've been doing drone type stuff since 2012. On a regular basis. Never grown bored of it. I've had friends that have appeared in videos. They're all gung-ho. Yeah, man, got a drone. Let's do a video. Then Gary, remember Gary? Where's Gary? Gary's gone. Gary's off doing something else. So many people have lost interest in it that were all so gung-ho at first, and yet I love it, and I will never stop loving it.
Yeah, true.
People come and go,
You need to
man.
come to Sweden and visit. You need to come and fly some of my stuff. You really do.
Yes, absolutely. And that is why I'm looking forward to traveling down Route 66. I'm going to go from Chicago to Santa Monica, just me and Henry, and a backseat full of FPV drones and camera drones.
So I went to Santa Monica. We traveled from Los Angeles to San Francisco. That wasn't the Route 66, though. Was it 100 or the 101?
I don't know. I'm going to go on the back
We
road.
went through Monterey, Santa Monica. We stopped in loads of places. We stayed over for like 5 nights. We stayed at a different place each time. Amazing drive.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all the roadside attractions that are left. All the little.
Well, yeah. Although during COVID times, that would be an interesting trek. What's America? Does anyone care in America?
And less traffic. Let me go. Yeah, let me go in the chat real quick. Somebody, Alexander Pasuto, said DJI Phantom 4 Pro or DJI Inspire 2. I personally prefer the Inspire 2 to fly myself.
They're two completely different classes of drone. You can't. That's like comparing a Ferrari to an Audi, to be honest.
Or a school bus. But
exactly.
But the school bus has an amazing camera on it. That's the thing.
It depends entirely what you want. Do you want to be able to take it on holiday with you, or do you want to be able to just put it in a backpack and fly it? Because the Inspire 2 is amazing, but it's not exactly lightweight and portable.
It's a job to tote around. It is, especially if you have a big case for it. It takes a while to set up, but if you're after the image, it can't be beat. The Zenmuse X5S camera that I have with mine is incredible. And it just for those who may not know, sure, you have a Phantom that shoots 4K, you have an Inspire that shoots 4K, but it's all about the glass. It's all about the lens in that regard, and the sensor. 4K is really a misnomer. Your phone will shoot 4K. But it will never look the same as something with a big lens on it.
True. And also the presence. This is why the Mavic Air 2 has reinvigorated my love for the Mavic 2. Because I've been flying the Mavic Mini, I've been flying the Mavic Air 2, and when I pull out the Mavic 2 now, Thanks for the logo.
Yeah, you bet.
Everything's reversed on this. I never know. Yeah, that one. Anyway,
yeah,
I love the presence that the Mavic 2 has in the sky, and so it depends. If you want to fly because you love flying, stop moving the logo around. What an asshole.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Your point, sir.
I love you.
You too, buddy.
It's about flying to enjoy it. And I love flying the Mavic 2 because it's bigger. And so if you want big and if you want to just enjoy flying something that's got sound and presence in the sky, then get an Inspire 2. But if you want something that's portable, then don't even buy the Phantom. Buy a Mavic 2.
Yeah, if you want to make a scene when you fly your drone, get an Inspire 2. You know, if you want to go down the park and impress people and have people gather around while you're flying, you get an Inspire 2. But all right, let's go off to. And by the way, did anybody notice in here? Look, old Ashley there is in the recommended.
Oh no way!
Yeah,
how old is she there? Like 12?
No, this is from last week. Look how many freaking views she has on this thing. Look, 51,000. Yeah, she's making more money than you are, dude.
How many subscribers has she got?
She's got almost 22,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah, man. That's old
Good
Ashley.
work.
Yeah. And you know, whose idea was it? Yeah. I'm not upset or anything. I'm very proud of her. I think that's awesome. She's doing a great job.
She is. Yeah.
If you're wondering what we're talking about here, I'll put a link.
This is becoming TNL. I just wish you did a European TNL, Ken. El Smeghead said I should be on TNL, and I did TNL a couple of times, and I loved it. But it's 3 o'clock in the morning my time, TNL. I can't cope. I need my sleep. I'm old now.
Anyway, I put a link to her video there in the description.
I'm going to subscribe to her. Right. So the next one.
Yeah.
This one is from Cody Carr. Doesn't that sound like celebrity?
Cody Carr? Oh, old CC? Sure.
Do we know old CC? Okay. She did that in 3 months. No way, Elsmega. That's really good work.
Yeah. Well, she's very talented, which is why
she's very entertaining.
I enjoyed her working with her on the radio, and that's why I suggested that she be on TNL with me. Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah. And she's a lady. And she
I was going to say that. I didn't want to say that, but there are so few females in the drone industry. My viewers are 3% female. And
she's just
I wish we could get more females engaged in the drone community. I really do.
She's just a great entertainer.
Yeah, she's really, really fun to watch.
Yeah.
You two are a good duo. Really, really good.
Oh, thanks.
So, Cody Carr, alone on his patio, takes a couple of miles drone flying out over his small home in West Virginia. West Virginia. Isn't there a song about that?
Not to generalize, and please don't think I'm disparaging you, but if just somebody show me a picture of Cody and ask me what state he was from without that being up there, I would have been like, West by God, Virginia. Heck yeah, man. Because I lived there. I can say this because I lived there. I can usually tell if people from the north, from the south in this country traveling around. And that's not an affront to anyone. That's just my amazing perception.
It is a bit like, wow, it's a drone. Look at my drone that I've got here. It's a drone.
I think it's the hat. The hat.
Yeah.
The hat's working it. So anyway.
What is it with Americans? They all wear hats. Ken Dobo always wears a hat. Every American YouTube channel, they wear a hat.
You want to go there? You want to go there? Okay. What is it about Europeans and their damn scarves? What is it with you Brits and your scarves?
You're not. I'm wearing a scarf.
I know you're not, but every time I see, it doesn't even matter what season it is. You're wearing a little scarf because it's.
You know what I hate the most? When Europeans take their jumpers off and they tie them around like I'm going to go and play golf.
What's a jumper? Oh. What's a jumper?
What's a jumper?
I know what trainers are. Trainers are sneakers. What's a jumper?
Jumper, like a sweater. Sweater.
Oh. Okay, so Mr. Rogers wore a jumper? You don't know who Mr. Rogers is, do you? He's global. Come on.
Play the video.
All right, here we go. We're gonna play the video. There's another tangent we could go on for an hour.
Yes,
But
Virginia.
any mention of the music here?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell us about Epidemic Sound.
Sure.
Go on.
I'm just wondering if we could play it. If it's YouTube,
I would mute it.
Yeah.
Just put your music on that you had earlier for the West Virginia. Actually, no. This is what the footage in here is beautiful. So it would be nice to play the actual music, but a little bit long intro sequence there.
Yeah,
10
11 seconds. It's a little bit long. I like that opening. I like that.
The grading is beautiful.
Yeah.
It reminds me. Why am I thinking of Shawshank Redemption? That kind of feel, that mood. I like it.
And he picked a good time of day too, with the long shadows.
Yeah,
I don't
really
know if it's
good.
sunrise or
I don't know
sunset.
why he speed ramped that piece though? It didn't need to be speed ramped.
No. Oh, look, a dude ranch. Hey. You know,
Tumbleweed.
do you
Tumbleweed
know
just went-
that sometimes when I'm driving alone in my car, by myself in my car, and I pass by a hay bale, I will say it out loud. Hey,
No.
just for my own. Is that weird?
Yes.
It
I'm
is
gonna
weird,
do the
isn't it?
same now.
I
You
do it.
realise
I do it.
I'm going to end up doing that now.
Yeah, I do it. This is lovely.
Aren't the shots in this beautiful? It's
Yeah.
really, really nice. And he's not used any silly
now listen.
transitions. He's just used calm fades and cuts.
Listen, he
and...
put the sound effect of a tractor in there. Now, I can't play the music, but when the tractor was on, that's a great little added touch.
Yeah, definitely.
And you know who has sound effects?
No, who can?
Bam. I love those old silos at these farms. Incidentally, if you're going to do this, ask the farmer permission first.
Yeah.
Because farmers are generally pretty protective of their land, because farmers' land is their living. They don't want you flying over their cattle, or they're doing, hey, here's a drone dropping poison on the corn, mama. Give me my gun.
And in America, that was nice. Wind it back.
Was that
It was a nice bit of close proximity that you didn't expect. I like
was
that.
backwards?
No,
Was it
that's
backwards?
going. Oh, I don't know.
Let's
Oh,
find
you
out.
missed the close proximity bit. But yeah, I
did?
agree with you.
I did.
Ask permission. The main reason is wild. Yeah,
Oh, I see.
the animals. Here, yeah. I like the bit of lens flare there as well.
Oh,
from the
that's
sun.
nice.
Yeah, very nice.
That's real nice. Yeah. What were you going to say? Ask permission? Because
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you because of the animals. Horses as well are very, very jumpy around drones and things like that. And horses have really... I read a story some time ago about a horse injuring itself so much from fright from a drone that it had to be put down. And that's serious money. That's serious cost. And if they track, down who did it, then that ends up being a cost for you.
yeah, flying a drone from atop of a horse can be kind of hazardous.
Oh, I've heard, yeah.
Now I'm going to try to land the drone in my hand while I'm on the horse. If the horse
What
will
are you
cooperate,
wearing, Ken?
Overalls, man.
You look like a
I'm a good enough
kid's
pilot.
entertainer.
Watch this. The horse is like, I'm out.
whoa, 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 easy, easy, whoa, 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 easy, whoa, whoa.
That was an interesting day. But yeah, I wore overalls for that.
I think you just lost every horse lover watching.
No, you know what? This girl right here assured me that, was the horse's name? Misty or something.
Just go back to that still.
Yeah.
It needs a caption there saying, "What the am I doing? Letting this guy near my horse?"
I asked her, I said, will your horse mind if I catch the drone or fly the drone near the horse? And she said, I'm going to use the accent. Oh, no, she won't mind. We fire guns from atop the horse. She's used to a lot of noise. And I said, okay. And anyway, that's how that went. Yeah. So, yeah. Lesson learned. No horses
right.
were harmed in that.
What should we have? An old video or a new video? You decide.
Let's do a new one.
New one. Okay.
Yeah.
So how about?
And by the way, if you want to send one in, you can go ahead and send it here. kenstructivecriticism@gmail.com, and make sure to include your username as the subject, so we know who the hell you are. All right.
There's a band that I really like, and I can't remember their name, but they do music like that kind of like country music, and it's
Bluegrass.
Is that the genre? Yeah.
And you know who has bluegrass?
You obviously.
Ta-da! Yeah.
Try and find the
Hey,
name of this
we've been
band,
going
'cause
for a long time now. I think this is isn't this stream almost over?
Should we make this the last one?
Yeah, let's go ahead and make this.
Yeah, because I need to sleep on that sofa in a minute. I'm tired. It's been
What'd you call it? A sofa?
Sofa.
You said sofa.
So what do you call? Oh, you call it a couch, don't you?
No, it's a sofa. It's not a sofa. It's not a sofa.
You know what we need, Kem? We need some energy in this stream, and so the next video.
Yeah.
Is from Phantom Flat 101.
All right.
And the link is in the chat. And this one looks really interesting. The title is Concrete Plant Park. And I like the colors in this. It's really unusual.
All right. Where is Concrete Plant Park?
He visited it 2 years ago. It's a public park in the Longwood section of the southern portion of the Bronx, New York City. I think I've been around here. When I went to New York, we went on a boat trip that took us all around the entire kind of area, and I think it took us around near here somewhere. I don't know.
You are a fan of Phantom Flight 101, aren't you? Like that
Phantom Flight 101. Change your title. Oh, my light just got seriously bright. Hang on.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the apple juice.
You want to update that?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, add the location, because Concrete Plant Park means everything to you, but I don't know where that is. I don't know which country it's in, which city. It's definitely worth adding that, because the more relevant your title is, the more search results you get.
And I can tell you, you did a great job with your description here. You got a lot of information, but and here is something that really pisses me off. There is some parts of YouTube Studio don't do the formatting correctly. Like you can see the distance, the space between your links here.
Yeah.
You can go back on your channel video page and update that by editing. Let me see if I can just show you very quickly on mine without
also
disclosing too much information.
Flight 101, the link there is actually to your affiliate page. That's not going to help a user. That's not going to work for them. So you actually need to change that to the link in your affiliate promoter page.
Okay, I'll just show this very quickly.
I just remember the name of the band, by the way, is Hey See Dixie. Have you heard of them?
Dixie, yes, they do a bunch of covers of like Van Halen and Ozzy Osbourne and all that. Yeah, they're really good.
To me, when I think of country western, that's the like English, European country western. I know they're not European band, but I love Hey See Dixie. That music's amazing.
They're really good. But just let me show you this very quickly. So here's my studio page, and if I wanted to update the description on this video here,
I'll just say, hey, Chris Hope, cheers for joining, man.
And this page will actually give you the formatting that you need.
Yep.
I hate showing my my YouTube studio page.
I know you're always like apprehensive.
I really am. I'm like, was they going to show how much money I'm making?
They should have like a sharing mode, shouldn't they? Which hides
maybe
the
I just
$3 million a minute that you're making. And
I don't know. I think Americans are a little bit more. They hold that money stuff closer to the vest than the rest of the world for some reason. But
I don't think so. You know what? On YouTube, there are so many videos that say, "How much did I make on YouTube this week?"
I did one of those early on, and I'll show it to you after this if you want. Let me know in the chat if you want to see that. That was I made a YouTube. How much money I made on YouTube like 3 years ago or something, which is kind of funny. Anyway, all right, let's start this one. No mention of the music.
No, it's a really comprehensive description. Intro and the names are there, but I don't know whether it's royalty free, so mute it perhaps.
All right.
But if he has a voiceover piece, then we have to enable the audio.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Episode of Phantom Flight 101. And in this week's episode, I come to you from the cockpit. Yes, the site where I do all my live streams and edit all my videos. Well, I'm out of commission for a few weeks due to the fact that I've had surgery on my ankle, and I can't get out to fly and get much content done. I'm stuck here in the
Is he using the thing in his ear for his audio? I think he is.
Oh, I don't know.
Visited a
Bluetooth.
park about 2
Possibly.
years ago in the Bronx.
Maybe he isn't. No, maybe he isn't.
Maybe he's one of these guys that just never takes it out. You know, the Bluetooth guys.
Yeah, if you're gonna be a Bluetooth guy, take it out for the video. But the audio sounded like it was camera audio, to be honest. Okay, so we're still.
Is a public park.
Oh,
that's
the
a
color's
shame.
lovely, and he always does a voiceover as well.
Yeah, he does a great voice. He's doing it.
The park sits on the
He's doing. I can tell you that the music's a little loud over the, and I can't play the music. That's why I can't play the voiceover. But
but isn't that lovely? I love the colors of those objects that just look like they've been placed there, but I bet they've been there for 100 years or so.
Oh, sure.
Might just America, so maybe 20 years.
You son of a gun.
Sorry.
No, that's true. There's a lot of these type of plants next to big riverways because that's how they got the
Around
stuff
New
there.
York as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Notice the tracks are there, so the ore or whatever would come in on the river and go out on the tracks or vice versa. But he's doing a voiceover here, which is great. But the music is a little bit loud. Now, I will say that the use of music throughout your video, especially if the video is longer than 2-3 minutes, you could do sections of your video with no music and then bring the music back in just to make a point in short bursts.
Or again, we said it's about, I've always said it's about telling a story. So you can start with one track and then get rid of that track, fade it out, and start a whole new track when you're into a different part of that story.
Right. It's called scoring, and it's what movies do. You'll notice very often that sometimes just in little transitional scenes, they'll have just drones, very light little strings, maybe like little tension things. It doesn't have to be an actual song with a beat or anything. And there's little transition things and production elements that you can use and get in your videos from. That's right. It's all there. So now we wrap up.
And I hope you enjoyed the flight. Please feel free to check out the descriptions below, and also feel free to leave your comments. And I'll see you next time on Phantom Flight.
I love this guy's energy.
He's got a lot of great
Phantom
energy.
Flight 101 to record me an alarm, and I want him to like record me to play in the morning because I wake up at 7 to get our little boy up, and I want him to record me a sound sample to play on my phone. Wake up, Ash! It's time to get up.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, absolutely. I love the energy in his videos. And you know what? Phantom Flight 101, YouTube needs your energy. I really appreciate it. It makes me smile when I watch your content, not just from the great drone shots, but the ground footage. It's really, really good.
I am trying to find.
El Smeghead said you had Emily Boss on TNL. I'm pretty sure you haven't forgotten her. I haven't.
Yeah, she just released the
her
video.
latest video is incredible, apparently.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Send me a link to that. We will play a little bit of it here. I'm sure she wouldn't mind. But I'm going to try to find where I'm talking about. Here we go. No. Alexa,
I'm
tell me a
waiting for
joke.
Emily. Oh, go on.
What's the hottest jacket for fall?
What?
A blazer.
That was pretty funny.
Alexa's jokes are terrible.
No, that was pretty funny.
Okay, Emily Boss's latest video is in the chat. I'm waiting for Emily Boss to let me know when she's in the south of Sweden. I need to ping her.
I'd ping her. Hey, come on. Hey, I can't. I've promised myself that if there was comedy within me, I would let it out.
Do it. This is your channel.
To my detriment or whatever, I've made a promise to myself to not hold back anymore, and I apologize to Emily's
There's no need to apologize.
large
No need to
boyfriend.
apologize.
Sorry about that.
Latest videos in the chat. Yeah, that is stunning.
All right, let's take a little bit of a look here. I hope she's got more subscribers because she's a really creative content provider.
Steve Carpenter said he wants an audio file from Phantom Flight 101 as well. It's what I say, Phantom Flight 101. You need to do voiceovers. Just do a load of clips. Sell them.
I don't think you put the right.
Oh, did I not?
Give me Emily's link.
Emily Boss. Maybe my copy and paste didn't work. Fall has arrived. There you go.
Ben Cartwright says, "Ping her. I barely know her. Come on." That's funny right there, and I don't care who you are.
See that in America, in that accent, that sounds so bad. But if you said it in English, ping her, barely know her.
Right? It doesn't make. It makes less sense.
Yeah, ping her, barely know her.
There you go. That's it.
Yep. So wrong.
You got it now, son.
This is why I need to get to the next spin up. I need to fly over next time you do a spin up, because I need to absorb these accents. There must be so many accents that spin up.
Oh, so many. You got North American, Mid-American, all that. It's all American. We need to have a European come in. 108 views, 484 subscribers. That's good. I think she started out with 9.
She should have more than that by now.
She should.
She's so good.
She should. Let me give her a thumbs up.
Yep.
I give her a thumbs up. Come on. All right, we're gonna stop now.
Yeah.
Now it's getting just weird. All right.
Yep. I love that mist.
What does she use for music, by the way?
Don't know. It's a YouTube video music thing. So
is it YouTube?
Licensed by Suitcase Town. Yeah, mute it. You'll get. Yeah.
Well, she's.
I love the
voiceover,
color grading and the angles and all of that. It's really good.
Yeah. It's unfortunate because she does voiceovers in there. Let's just.
I know.
Fire, la la. We're doing this. We're going over here, and then we're fire in the trees, and this is doing.
Oh yeah, 4 minutes 47. It's quite a long one actually.
Apart from everything being extra colorful.
I like the Swedish accent.
I knew you'd say that. So
What? I do. Your wife has it, right?
I was actually thinking, right, one constructive criticism. How cool would it be if I can get Alexandra, my wife, here with me to comment on videos? Because she's not a droner, but she can look at something and say whether she likes it or not. And honestly, the Swedish women are so blunt. If they don't like something, they'll say,
"You know what? You know what other women are blunt like that? The Dutch."
Oh yeah, the Dutch, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and now of course I have to. She always swims in these, so we'll share the swimming.
And the
part.
Danish as well. The Danish are, oh yeah.
Yeah, she likes swimming in these, so
the Danish are very
share
blunt.
that. You fellas, you like it when she swims. Yeah, okay. A little exploitation, but anyway, all right. So yeah, check that out. Subscribe to her channel. Don't tell her what we've been saying about her. Don't do it. No.
Don't worry, Ken. She won't ever know. It's just between the two of us, all right?
Right. Yeah. Nobody's
Don't
watching.
tell
Let me see how many people are watching. There's only 102 people
now.
watching. Ain't no thing. 102.
102 people are watching this. Bloody hell.
Well, it's because of your charm. It's not because of me. Nobody's going to be like, you know what? I really want to watch a live stream of a 54-year-old guy with gray hair today. No, they're all like, man, that Ash, man, he looks like that dude from those jail shows. We're going to watch this. And then we're going to sign up for Ken's Patreon.
Like it.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. Boop. Become a Patreon supporter.
That's really... Why is the image reversed?
Why? I don't know.
Oh.
Boop. 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 Boop.
I do appreciate it, Ken. You know I appreciate it. And like I said, this feels like a Friday now. It feels like I can go to bed and sleep and lie in, and then I wake up in the morning and realize it's Tuesday. Crap.
Now,
should we have one more before we go?
Well, I was going to show the one where I was talking about my YouTube money.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
My YouTube
My
money.
YouTube money, because everybody wants to know about that.
Money.
Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and put a link out there to my old radio station page. This is actually Kelly Green's YouTube page. I don't know that he really maintains it that much anymore, but there's a lot of videos on here that I did early on with the radio station and with Kelly that not a lot of people may know about. And this is...
Can I just say that's another very Americanism thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Oh, really? Well, you know,
So
that's a Southern thing. And I say that because I desperately do not ever want to say fixin', because people will say, I'm fixing to go to the store. Have you heard that?
No.
Yeah.
What is that?
That is a Southern thing. I'm fixing to go to the store. Hey, let me put that up. Putting something up means you put it away.
Fixing.
Yeah.
I'm fixing.
Hey, I'm going to put this up. I mean, let me put this up, and then I put it away. That's what that is. So people that are my friends from the North, when I talk to them, they say I have a Southern accent, and I get mad.
Oh.
But anyway, let's go over here. I don't get mad, but I really don't want.
Michael Blade has just subbed Emily. Good man for subbing her for content.
Good. Oh my gosh, my ex-girlfriend's on there. Good Lord. Look at this stuff.
Oh, wow. I've never seen this channel.
Hey, look at all this stuff. This is me. Oh wow, it's got 10,000
Is that
views.
you? A summer heat remote 5 years ago. Wow.
Oh yeah. Hey, let's watch that.
I literally didn't discover YouTube until literally when I started my channel 4 years ago. I literally did not use YouTube until that point, which is weird.
Look how dark my hair is. All right, let's listen.
You look
Hey,
younger
everybody.
now than you do.
Boy, it was
You've
a
got more hair
scorcher
now
today,
than you
huh?
have there.
I mean,
What's-
whew, just sweating, and your car seats, you're sticking to your car seats, and I mean, it was almost 100 degrees. In some places, it was over 100 degrees. With that in mind, I just want to remind you of what we went through a little while ago. And even though it's super hot out today, it's a lot better than what we had just a little while ago. Remember this? Yeah, you do.
See this? I filmed this in the winter and then didn't post it until the summer. I waited. Why? I don't know. But let me go ahead and I'm fixing to. Now you got me self-conscious about it.
Can I say no? I'm not going to let you go ahead, Ken.
I'm fixing to. I really want to show this. Tell me a joke there, Ash.
Hey Google, tell me a joke.
I'll let you decide whether this one is sarcastic. How do you start the Teddy Bear Olympics? Ready, Teddy, go.
What?
I have not got a clue. I'll tell you what, Alexa and Google really, really need some help with their jokes because they are just terrible.
Wow.
I think we should play one more video, Ken.
Okay, I'll find this video.
All right, deal. All right, we got one here from. Oof, it's a Dutch name, and I think the apple juice means that this is going to be hard to pronounce. Grootjes van Dries Jan. I really, really hope he's watching. I'll put a link to it in the video chat.
All right.
That sounded so British. Yeah, put a link in the video chat. He shot this with the DJI 2 Zoom, Mavic 2 Zoom. It's shot in the Netherlands in a place called Limburg. There's no word on the music, unfortunately.
Is that where they make the cheese? In Limburg?
Probably.
Okay.
He's got 1,500 subscribers. Good work. And this one was uploaded just 10 days ago as well. And I love the Netherlands. If you guys haven't visited the Netherlands, they are absolutely stunning.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. And this is an unusual aspect ratio for YouTube, it looks like. It's not the typical... any word on music or anything?
No, nothing at all.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine on your channel. It'll be fine. Go ahead. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead.
All right.
You know, Just the other day, I was talking with a buddy about flying FPV around those high transmission lines.
Yeah.
Here in the United States, that would be considered critical infrastructure, and you shouldn't do it, but it sure is tempting, though, isn't it?
It's true. I mean, in the old days, prior to 2.4 gig control, you stayed well away from those power lines because as soon as you went near them, you'd get what's called a glitch, where your aircraft would literally go.
Yeah.
But nowadays at 2.4 gig, they don't really get affected by it. But
that's a shame.
Is that
is a shame. He recorded that in 30 frames a second. Something that's...
No, it's not. It looks nice. It looks cinematic.
No, it looks like shit. Ash.
But this is where it comes to preference.
Nope,
personal
it
preference.
doesn't. No, it looks like shit to everybody. 60
looks
frames
beautiful.
a second. 60 frames. 60 FPS. 60 FPS. Or it's going to look like shit. Stuff that goes fast will look like shit.
I'll tell you what.
Sorry.
People in the chat.
Let me know in the chat if it looks like shit. Look at it.
It's like Ken right. Does that shot love?
Okay, so when I'm moving around from now on, I'll just do this because it's more appealing. It's more cinematic.
But it is more cinematic.
It's not.
24, 25.
Cinematic is a misnomer. Cinematic is, look at that. Like, it's distracting. It's distract. Does it do it in real life? No. Why do you film stuff? Why do you film stuff?
But it depends what you want from the end result. High action sports, and yes, use a if you don't.
All right, I've muted Ash because he is talking out his ass.
Red Boy says 24 frames a second.
Yeah,
Red.
You're wrong. Red Boy, you're wrong. I'm sorry. Maybe that's your opinion, but your opinion's wrong.
But the point is here, it's about what you want. What you want to capture.
Right, it's what you want. And if you want to watch your video, you can do it on your own computer. But if you put it out there in the world for other people to see it and enjoy it, and you want many people to see it, then do it right. Okay.
But it depends what those people want. 30 frames a second, 720. It should be 60 frames per second, slow down to 24 frames per second.
Brant Ariel said, looks fine to me. Okay. Go
Jakub, if you shot it at 60 frames per second and slowed it down to 24 frames per second, you wouldn't have any motion blur, so you wouldn't get that cinematic effect. That's the whole point. FPS depends on which drone you own and your aims with the video. Exactly, Adfill Media. It depends on what you want as the end result.
Philip, we've been super chatted again. He said, "Calm your frame rate down." Again, thank you, Philip. All right. No, I'm not poo-pooing on it. It's a lovely location, but if your purpose for filming it is to capture it for forever and for all time, in the future, when everything is filmed at 1,000 frames a second or whatever, because one day, all this, once we reach 12K, our human eyes will not be able to distinguish the difference between reality and stuff that is recorded. That will happen one day. And when you go back and you watch go back and watch stuff from the 30s and 40s, and it's like, here we are at the Hofer Dam. Hold on, I gotta get that. Hold on.
Oh no, he's got a filter for this one. Yes, D&Ds, you're right. It's definitely a sore spot for
here we are at the Hofer Dam. 30 people lost their lives while filling up the cement, but it's gonna be an amazing thing for all time at the Hofer Dam. And then you get the filter. Think of the future. The future will be as if you're standing in front of... I won't live long enough to see it, but some of your kids will.
Did you know that the human brain can only perceive a frame rate of between 24 and 48 frames per second?
Yeah. So
but
film it... Exactly my point. So film at 60 frames a second. Very good way to make my point. Thanks for illustrating my point.
But just on your point, that windmill, that electric windmill is always going to be there spinning around. So shoot it at 24 frames a second. And then turn around and shoot it at 60. And then you've got the best of both worlds, and you can decide what you want to put in your video.
Look at you being ultimately diplomatic. Nice.
But it is, we have to remember, it's their channel, and it's their
No, you're right.
So
you're right. You're right.
D&D their reviews is saying 120 frames per second.
I prefer to reflect reality the way it is, especially with frame rate. Maybe I'm more sensitive to it than others, but you know, the only time to use lower frame rates is like when you're shooting a sports sequence, you know, where it's intentionally just looking. But if in that regard, then film the thing. If it's as an effect, then film it at 10 frames a second. Then it'll be all wonky. Then it'll be an effect. But as 30 frames a second sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Thanks for watching the show today. I really appreciate it. You guys have been awesome. I just muted. I don't know why I'm getting pissy. I think it's because it's a little warm in here. I apologize, Ed. You're right.
Get your English word that you wrote on your bit of paper. Because the point is that we call it cinematic effect because every film in cinema films are 24 frames a second, and it does. That's why we call it cinematic, because we've been programmed. I agree, Ken. It does look better at 60. It looks better at 120 frames a second, but we've been programmed to understand that cinematic is 24 frames a second, 23.97.
The word cinematic is overused.
Yeah, I agree. What is cinematic? It's because we've been programmed. It's not a natural thing. We've been told from the day we were born watching stuff at the cinema as a toddler that this is cinematic. It has to look like that. And I agree with you. It's not right. But then again, if you watch a film on your Samsung which has frame interpolation, which takes a 24 frame per second film and interpolates it to 60 or 50, it looks horrible. It does. I turn that film mode off on my Samsung TVs. I hate that mode.
It is all down to, you know what, when it comes down to it, ultimately, we all perceive things differently in very slight ways. Each human, like blue doesn't look the same to everybody. You know, everything looks a little bit different. Our eyes,
I see a girl, and I say she's beautiful, and you'll say, nah, she's not. No.
True, it's all a matter of opinion, but the physicality of it is our eyes, our interpupillary distances are ever so slightly off. So to people whose eyes are closer together, the world looks bigger. It does. That's just a fact. I mean, up to a sparrow, the world looks huge. To an eagle whose eyes are, and a horse, the world looks small. So
Drone Viking just said his mother was 24 frames per second and his dad was Baptist.
Rob Mueller, and then I found the video I want to share about the YouTube stuff. Rob Mueller with a €2. Thank you. You want to answer that question, Ash?
Which one?
The super chat from Rob.
I've never heard of Move AVI. It sounds like a converter that translates MOVs to AVIs, but
it is.
MOV is a container, and AVI is not. So I'm not sure what that was doing.
I think I have that. Movavi. I think I have that.
Isn't that Movavi? Is it not MOV AVI? Is it
Movavi? I think that's. It will take your footage and transform it to something else. I think I have that program.
Okay.
I like it. All right.
I really need the toilet, so
yeah. This is the longest one that we've done, but here is me.
Apple juice in here right now, and
so this is on my channel. It's not on that other channel. You know, I'm gonna like my own video.
2017.
Yeah, it's from 2017. And
that's probably about the time that I started my channel, actually.
Yeah. So here, enjoy this.
Go on.
Kelly and Ken in the morning.
You can follow us on Twitter and on Instagram at Kelly and Ken Show. So here's something pretty cool. Let me brag on Ken for just a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ken has a YouTube page. We talk about that quite a bit. He now has over 12,000 subscribers on his YouTube page.
Yeah.
What are you averaging, about 1,000 a month?
Sure.
So here's the cool thing about that. When you get up to a certain level, companies start noticing that.
Yeah.
And they start sending you free stuff, hoping you will mention their stuff in your videos, thus getting it out to thousands and thousands of people.
Right.
What are some of the cool things you've gotten in the mail?
Well, some drones.
Yeah.
Gave one of those away. I'm giving another away right now.
You're giving away another drone?
Another drone.
On your YouTube channel.
Yep. The contest is still active, so enter now if you haven't already.
I know you've gotten some cool lights that attach to the drone.
That's right. Yeah. A company sent me, two different companies sent me lights. Speaking of lights, another company apparently has no idea what my channel is about, sent me the lights that go in cabinets in your house to rich people use to light up their
offered some
awards
shit,
and
don't we,
trophies
Ken?
or something.
Right?
So thanks.
What was the other thing? Didn't you get some kind of car security system?
Yes, car lock, the car lock system.
Yeah.
And that's really cool. So I can lock and unlock my car from a distance, see how far I've traveled, get all the stats and how well I'm driving.
It's like Christmas year round. You get stuff in the mail all the time.
Yeah, it really is.
I want that.
Do you?
Yes.
Well, then monetize your YouTube channel.
I got no skills with the video camera. You're the skill guy. I don't have any skills like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What can I do?
You can help me with my channel.
And then I'll get some free stuff?
No.
Oh.
There's an actual term for it.
For what?
They're
Getting
called
free stuff?
Yeah, it's called influencers.
What does that
YouTube
mean?
Influencers.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, there's people that are way more influential than I am on YouTube. I have a niche, which is pretty much drones and some technology stuff.
Yeah.
And I do silly things. But
you're influencing your subscribers to purchase the products that you sometimes put on your videos.
Yes, and they listen to me when I tell them about a product or advice about drones or something that I know about.
That's cool. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of responsibility.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, dear. Kind of sorry I brought it up now.
Are you subscribed, by the way?
No.
You're not?
Don't have time for that.
Really?
No. Yes,
Kelly.
I'm subscribed.
Okay,
oh,
good.
my goodness.
Good. By the way,
if I had $1 for every time you've asked me that, I'd be making money off of YouTube.
it is really cool. The more subscribers I get, the more money they give you. A lot of people don't realize you can make actual real money on YouTube.
My wife didn't know that when I told her.
Is that right?
When I told her you had so many subscribers that you're making pretty good money on your channel, she said, you can make money on YouTube? I said, yeah, you can make money. Think how much money somebody like Taylor Swift makes when one of her videos gets literally over 1 billion views.
That's right. There's a guy named Casey Neistat who was doing a daily blog, and I think he's got like 6 or 7 million subscribers.
Oh.
And he was making like $2 million a month or something.
Really?
Something crazy, yeah.
12 million.
Now, I'm almost at the point where I can buy groceries. But one day, if people keep subscribing, keep subscribing. By the way, we're on YouTube right now.
Oh, are we?
How's it feel? Is there anything you'd like to say to my masses of people watching?
Yes, soon I'll be starting my YouTube channel.
What's that going to be about?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Okay.
It's coming soon, though. Be looking for it.
And then you'll be in the money! Yeah!
Okay, we can't play that song or I'm going to be demonetized.
He's got a really good voice for radio, hasn't he?
Yeah, he does.
I like listening
Oh,
to him.
oh, wait a minute.
Last month.
I'm going to tell you how much
I'm going to
I
tell
made.
everybody how much money I made.
Off of YouTube.
Yeah, this is from AdSense and Google.
This is big news right here.
I made
Yes.
$47.
Impressed.
Okay, and now I'm going to demonetize myself. with my
Yeah, and I
own-
really do need a Wii.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah. So, well, anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching Constructive Criticism. We're not going to drag this out anymore, but if you want to send something in for next time we do this in 2 weeks, constructivecriticism@gmail.com. And now I'm going to play our outro music.
Ken, I have a very, very strong bladder, so... it's
Oh, wait.
fine.
Wait. Gotta wait for the shake. There you go. All right. Thank you, Ash. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget to
Thank you
support
very
me on
much, guys.
Patreon and check out DroningOn. Oh, wait, it's not in the right place. There we go. DroningOn. Check out his channel. And we'll see you later. Okay, bye.
Cheers, guys.
Okay. All right, wait. Oh, wait. I gotta do the thing. I gotta hit
Gotta
that
do the
button.
thing.
I gotta do the thing. Okay, bye. All right,
Gotta
everybody.
do the
Thank
thing.
you. All right, bye.
Oh.